Alright, team, so your buddy EFG has returned, and thought it was about time to do some new gameplay. So I wanted to come back to the channel here and start things off with a bang. So we're going to be playing Silent Hill 2 Remake, and don't be fooled by this menu. You're not seeing anything strange. Basically, I played through this back when it first came out, and so that's why you're seeing this intro screen and not the normal one, which I believe is the bathroom. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to hop right into this. I really like this remake. I played through it once, but that was last year, so I don't really remember it too well. So we're going to hop back in. If you enjoy these videos, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get going.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Alright, we are officially off to the races. I find it amazing how Blooper Team managed to capture the very essence and feeling of Silent Hill 2 with this remake. You know, all the the tension and the atmosphere and all that great stuff. It's really cool how they were able to translate that into the modernized version of a game. I'm not too sure if it's this game or a different one, but I remember, well, some game you could just head back down the street like that and then you'd get the credits. Bickety bam, the game is over. But we're not going to do that. I'm just going to take a look in the bathroom here. But just to be thorough, really like the art design and environmental effects and all that of this game. So I'll take a look around and just take it all in. It's been a while since I played it. Head over here to the car. Okay, map of Southvale. Okay, up to open the map. Gotta remember that because it's a very force of habit to try to use triangle to open the map like you did in the original. But that uses a health drink in this game, which we do not want to do. We'd be wasting those. Take a look around, see if we can find anything back there before we head down. Thing here. Welcome. At least that's what it used to say. Not really a whole lot to interact with in the early going here. It's more just like in the original, like inviting you into the atmosphere, sort of, and the trek into the town. Toluca Lake. It's really cool. I don't know if anybody watches this YouTube channel or this short that this channel does called Boundary Break. But I've seen people with mods that they can like take away the fog and things like that and show off see the whole environment without the fog. But I think it would be cool to like in Resident Evil for PC anyway, you can like have a mod that gives you a free cam, so you can just look around the environment as you wish. I think that'd be pretty cool to see in this game, mod like that, because I'm really a big fan of the all the environments, the post processing, all that stuff. So I think it'd be cool to be able to see all the different environments, like without just being able to randomly go around them. All right, let's. What's that there? Grave truths lost to the mind shall flow white into a void chalice, so the rite of red shall commence. So this file that I'm playing it on New Game Plus. I'm not too sure what exactly that is going to give us. We still don't have a weapon or any kind of anything special in the inventory there, so I'm not really too sure what New Game Plus is going to grant us, but we'll see. My first time starting a game with it. It says in the description in the menu it gives you extra endings and things like that, but that remains to be seen. I find it really amazing how well just this whole, even this the Trek 2, that's the town has been reimagined. Because obviously you didn't get to like really look around and see all this like kind of extra stuff in the original version, which I do love, by the way. Don't get it twisted. It's just in this version, it's just crazy the more the freedom you get to have in terms of like actually seeing the environment and whatnot. Okay, let's head over here and interact with the save point.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
Just so we can get that bit of dialogue there. Head over here into the graveyard. This is such an epic game. I'm super excited to be playing it again.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This, This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
I love that transition out of the cutscene back into the gameplay. That's super cool. I don't know if where I was reading an article or something about the the voice actor that played Angela there, but I don't know if she won some kind of award or what it was. I know she was praised for her revival of that character and like bringing it to the modern age. She did a bang up job as far as giving that character that awkward sense like she had in the original. Take a look at this building. I know there's not going to be really anything over here. Just kind of wanted to. I just like the environments, Figure if I'm going to record this for the channel, might as well make it like, whatever in depth I can. Take a look around, show things off. Not to mention here, playing on New Game Plus, I don't really know like what's in store or what we could find, what will really be different. I love all these puddles in the mud, all the reflections. It looks so good. I thought it was really cool that they kept this whole, because sometimes with games they modernize things and they will cut things out or whatever. Looking at you, Resident Evil 3 Remake. But, oh, look at this cornfield. Super cool. Reminds me of, if anybody ever played Outlast 2. Both the two original games, Outlast 1 and 2, those are horror masterpieces. But yeah, this cornfield here reminds me of a little section in Outlast 2 where you can run through it to hide. That is one scary game, let me tell you. Got a truck here. Nothing in there. We can't really break any windows or anything yet. Later on, we will be though. We'll be a window breaker. We'll be smashing everything. Silent Hill Ranch. These are the details I'm talking about. As in the original, like you wouldn't be able to have seen this. You'd just be running down the pathway, right? All these extra little things. It really goes to show that Blooper Team took this seriously. And all these little extra things that have been added into the environment to really add to the the overall feel. Listen to that soundtrack. Well, I don't even know if you would call that a soundtrack or if that's ambiance, but sure sounds cool. I love this dilapidated greenhouse over here. That looks really sweet. That thing ain't spinning, but the leaves are moving. What's going on here? Alright, let's keep going. First time I played this, I walked this entire pathway like all the way to the town. But like it takes forever. Which is again cool because they kind of kept it to how the original was, because it was a pretty long stroll. I remember as a kid, like thinking the game was having a problem because it was like I was just running and I thought I had gotten lost or something. This is when I was like super young, right? But so now obviously I'm older and wiser. Yeah, I know that it's just a long hike. Almost feel bad for James here, though. It's like, he's on his way to go to Silent Hill to find, look for his wife. He's gonna be exhausted by the time he gets there. I don't think there are any real interactions or anything with any of these. These are all just set pieces here to, well, here comes our first little bit of something we can do. Well, that's locked. We know that for sure. We'll head in here. Yeah, I'm excited to play this again. It's been quite a while since I played this game. I only finished it once, so I don't really remember. I don't remember any of the end of the game at all. I more remember the beginning. Went to town to get the window fixed. Spare keys are in the drawer. This one's locked, I'm guessing. Yeah. Well, I got news for you, bud. With all the windows we're gonna break, you're gonna be living in the town eventually.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Hop through here. So dark in some of these early areas. It's almost unfortunate because you can't even really appreciate the, I guess, the detail that they put into this environment. But again, the atmosphere is more important, I think, right? Here. There's our key. One of the nice things about this remake, I find, is that, I was a big fan of the Resident Evil 2 remake when it came out. I thought that was like amazing. I still say it's the best Resident Evil game to this day. I know a lot of people will argue Resident Evil 4 remake, which was also really good, and I would like to cover it here on the channel. But I thought Silent Hill 2 here was a good way to kick things off. But there's one thing I really like about this remake. It's that they've kept everything from the original, basically. They changed a few things here and there, but everything has mostly been kept and intact from the original. And road work ahead. I can't remember if that's where you went down to get the weapon in the original, or if it's the one you see further into the city. I think it's the one further into the city, but those are like nostalgia points when the camera does that. Remember, I was confused at first as to what's happening, but they're really just points of like memory. A Silent Hill sign sitting there. I wish I could have that hanging on my wall or something at home. That'd be cool. Maybe you could find something like that at like Comic-Con or something like that. All right, we're getting there. This is the second half of our leg or our trip. Just like a foggy abyss. Yeah, I thought I would fire this game up again and start recording to the channel. My channel doesn't have any Silent Hill on it. I took a little break from recording and whatnot. I guess I took a year off basically from recording, just to kind of recharge a little bit and whatnot. And it's amazing. There's been such a gap between the Silent Hill games. It's amazing that we're once again blessed to have Silent Hill back just like this. And with the recent announcement of the Silent Hill 1 remake also being done by Blooper Team, as well as the upcoming Silent Hill F, we're eating good as Silent Hill fans. So kind of wanted to get into it and get some of them on my on my channel here, because I have a lot of Resident Evil. I got more to add, especially now with the awesome looking trailer for Requiem that dropped. But yeah, I was so impressed with this game when it came out, though. A lot of people will debate and argue about the original this and the original that. Let me tell you something, folks. This version is vastly superior, in my opinion anyway, to the original. Now, with that being said, Roadrunner, what is this place? With that being said, the original will always have a soft spot in my heart, because it was like the original. I don't know how else to word it, basically. I don't want to say it's the first one because there was a game before it, but it's the first one out of this and the original one. But So, but I think that if I was gonna play a version of Silent Hill 2 at this point, this would be the version. Just sort of similar as to how with the Resident Evil 2 remake. Well, I really like the original Resident Evil 2. The remake is the one I would go to now. Here we are, the famous map of Silent Hill, all in HD. So we have officially entered South Vale. I don't even know if you I don't even know if it was referred to as South and East Vale or anything like that in the original. Gonna take a look around. I know there's not going to be a whole lot to pick up early in the game here, but just to fill the map in, get the dead ends filled in. I've done this beginning a handful of times, but funny enough, I still always feel lost. I don't know if it's because it's like the scenery is mesmerizing or what, but those little syringe boxes, but it's empty. All right, here we go. Let's head into this here flower shop. Like this environment. It kind of reminds me of this place where I live. It's like a flower place called Vandermeer's, and it's pretty big, and they sell all sorts of different plants and flowers. Things for the garden, soils, flower pots. It's really cool. But yeah, this place kind of reminds me of it. It's like I can feel the humidity inside this building. A customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck, but he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off, looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then he just left, said he'd be back to pick him up later. I just wanted to let you know since I might be gone by then. Nothing on the back. Strange because I don't recall, ever hearing that red and white flowers together were bad luck. I'm not too sure why that would be. I mean, I guess if Blooper Team claims it, then it must be true, right? So we're going with it. There's really nothing else much in here other than nice environment and this on the ground.
What is this?
Oh, James looks like a trail of bullshit. Head on back outside here. Some of these areas are misleading. I'm looking for health drinks on the ground and stuff, but there aren't any yet. But some of the assets that they use, they look like the health drinks, so it puts me in a conundrum. It's like I'm seeing things. Nothing in there. Alright, we'll keep moving. Just trying to do a thorough look around of the environments. Seeing whatever we can find. More of this stuff.
More of that stuff.
Definitely was not trying to quote James there. It just so happened that he said the exact same thing. I did not remember the line of dialogue at all. Yeah, so let's head down here to the bottom of Lindsay Street just to get the dead end filled in. I don't think there's anything down here. I know there's like a loose pretty sure there's like a loose straggler like health drink or two sitting around somewhere. I watched some gameplay from one walkthrough a while back. Sorry guys, I got a cough going on today. I watched one walkthrough a while back, and I remember they were going like way out of their way to find health drinks in the most random places. We won't go to that level, but we will at least pick up what we can along the way. Genuine optical. Alright, so here we are at Sanders Street. So we are going to we'll go up Lindsay towards the cafe over there. Check over here first. This is just a dead end anyway. What's he saying? Huh, to? funny, this backdrop here. When I was younger, like you're playing it on the PS2, and it's not really like great detail, so it just looks like a wall of fabric. And then sure enough, here we are in the remake, and it is just in quite that, a wall of fabric. I always thought that was kind of funny. So Lindsay Street. We'll keep heading straight up in the direction of the Texan Cafe. Yeah, if you guys enjoy these videos, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. Just needed to take a break for a while. I was going pretty hard at it for about, I guess it was 3 or 4 years, and burnout can be a real thing, but just been feeling more of this crap on the ground. Just been feeling motivated as of late, and there's been such a ton of good releases that I thought it was time to return to the channel and get some new content on here. All right, what do we got? This stuff is everywhere. No prompt or anything to examine this one. I'm still not too sure what this what New Game Plus is giving us exactly, but I guess we'll see as time goes on.
Hey, wait.
I'm not gonna lie, I may not always make the wisest decisions, but if I was him and I saw like a person with no arms stumbling down the street in this deserted ghost town, I'm not too sure if I would be, calling out to them per se. I feel like that might be like a little bit of a bad idea. Let's see if there's anything up here on these porches. Most of them don't have anything, but you never know. I like to try to gather up. Oh, I love that sound. I thought that's such a cool sound for the sound effect. Just fits the game so perfectly. But better to pick up what we can early and not be stranded, later on. I think we got another, yeah, we got another one of these points here. See, this is the one here. I think that's the one where you get the weapon for the first time. Oh, I thought that was a note. It's just a warning label. I think, yeah, in the original game, I think that's where you would go to get the spiked 2x4 or whatever it is. Okay, so we got to go down there. I just wanted to check over here first, just to make sure, just to be diligent.
What happened to this town?
Nothing here. Just a sinkhole from the looks of things. I always was so impressed by the detail, the amount of detail they managed to put into this game. It's just so crazy to see just like how Resident Evil, like they reimagined it and it worked out so well. I feel like this is the exact same. And Blooper Team had such big there's such expectations with people, and there was such, oh, the controller's vibrating. I don't know why. But yeah, there was just such big shoes to fill for Blooper Team. People thought, how could they possibly pull off something like this? And then here we are. Perfection as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I like how they've also expanded on a lot of these areas. Like, I don't recall, like, I haven't played the original in a very long time, but I don't recall walking through backyards like this and doing all this kind of stuff. Maybe you do. Like, I know there's a couple of side streets you take and stuff, but I feel like they really expanded on it a lot in this. I think that's really cool. Alright, let's go through the door here. Oh.
Hello?
You know, it just goes to show James's dedication because he's in this place. People leaving this on the ground, crawling away. Yet he still wants to keep looking. I give him credit for that. So nothing really around so far. Keep on going here. We should be coming up on the first weapon, I think, pretty soon. I like the slow building tension. Look around to find objects marked by white cloth. Those are objects or traversals you can interact with. So right there, basically the equivalent of Capcom's yellow paint in the Resident Evil games. I guess actually a lot of games use that trope. I guess it makes sense. You gotta guide the player somehow. Oh shit. Even now I forget that that garage door just slams down like that. Let's head through here. We'll just bypass the save point for now. I'm not really too, I got an idea in mind where I want to end the video, so we're just going to keep on moving. And then the game crashes, and then I'm pissed. What we got here? This is the story of the game, going through cupboards. Oh, our first nutrition supplement, it says, a health drink. Yeah, this becomes like a story of the game. You're just going through cupboards. Press triangle to use a health drink. No, we are not going to do that. I don't know if it would let you set it. I don't think you can use one if you're at full health, but it's such a force of habit to push that instead of to open the map. So it's so easy to make that mistake. We are not going up there. Head in here. Take a look around this room before we interact with the radio there, because then shit's gonna hit the fan. There we go.
Stay back.
All right, pal, you want some of this? Nope. I don't think so. Yeah, stomp the daylights out of it.
Is this what I saw in the fog? Whatever it is, it's not human.
Yeah, you can say that again, James. Really a fan of this stomping animation. I feel like it has so much force behind it. So satisfying. I remember when the trailers were coming out for this before the game actually came out, they had one that put out, they called it a combat trailer. And I remember being super worried about that when they revealed it because like Silent Hill is not a game that is known for its combat, or it's not combat heavy. So I was just confused as to why it like required a whole trailer. But they actually did a pretty good job of making it so while he's not James is not a warrior or a swordsman, but it still feels like the combat is fluent enough that it's playable. If that makes sense. Some dirty ass syringe. I think in the actual original game they may have called it an ampoule. Can't remember exactly. Nothing in there. Hold triangle to use the syringe. Press triangle to use the health drink. Do not press triangle to open the map. Oh, I better call the guy at the auto shop. It's really cool because, like I said earlier, they've kept all the original content, but then just added things on, or new events or events are playing out in slightly new places. Like that the whole thing with the enemy there and the weapon, it all plays out the same way in the original, just in a different location. But I feel like this version is more grounded in reality, I guess if you could call it that. Okay, so let's go over to this truck. Get the health drink out of there. Another staple of this game. You always gotta check inside the vehicles because you can actually find quite a few goodies in there if you look. Okay, so where are we right now? We're heading down Martin Street on the other side of the dead end there. Okay.
Is that?
Oh, team, we got a mess on the ground here. Okay, bar Neely's or Nelly's. I've never known how to pronounce that, although. Press up to open the map and check for new information. I don't see anywhere on the map where it tells us what New Game Plus has given us. Yeah, but I never knew if it was pronounced Nelly's or Neely's because I thought Nelly had two L's. If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind. Run away. Scribbled frantically on the back. Oh shit. Oh, no, don't want any trouble, bud. You just keep on, oh. Yeah, you just keep on keeping on. Let's see if there's anything in here where it came out of. Can't really remember. Like, I remember what to do, just not necessarily the order to do it in, or what's going to happen along the way. Funny enough, too, this, in actuality, is a long game if you compare it to, like, the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes. Both of those games, time limits would fit into the length of this game. Easily, and then some. Resident Evil 4 is a different story, however, though. Alright. Which way should we go to? We got Nelly's bar down there, which is circled. Where else that we can look before we head down that way? Oh, we got a couple of openings here. I can hear the radio going off though. Looks like a bookstore. Feel free to pause this, team, if you'd like to have a read through it. I read through it first time I played through the game, and basically I'm just scrolling through looking for any information that could be useful. When life is filled with nothing but despair, some people choose to end it all. I once chose that path for myself as well. I embraced it. It felt like the only choice I could possibly make. After I made my decision, it became the only thing binding me to this world. I became reckless. I did stupid, dangerous things. I pushed away even those who cared about me. After all, why would it matter anymore? I think some of these notes, like this one and one we saw earlier, I think these are things that are have been placed here. Like these books are definitely getting the girl. Do you love her? Do you really love her in sickness and in health? Words are simple enough, but actions speak the loudest. Fight for her, put her above any other. Remember, now she is the one. Leave the past behind and forget about the old relationships that ended in tears. Be true to your heart with luck. Things will work out in the end. I think these books are things that have been placed here in the New Game Plus because I don't recall these documents before. And I didn't really do any research to see like what kind of things New Game Plus offers to the like the entire experience. So still hear the radio going off. Let's see what we got inside this one. Oh, he still bit me. Oh, bastard. I must have just hopped in right as he was there. Normally the bugs aren't too much of a problem to deal with in terms of... Uh-oh. Oh, welcome to the party, bud. Come over here. Not even gonna give it a chance to get up on us. Don't even want to know what's shoved inside there. Wash away the stains of yesterday. Alright, so we got nothing else to do in here. Nothing to collect, I don't think. All we're out is reading a bunch of books. Alright, let's head back through here. Left, and then left again to go down to Nellie's bar. That is our next destination. I'll keep an eye out to make sure we don't get jumped by any more stupid bugs or enemies that we are not prepared for. This isn't open, is it? One of the things I like to do in this game is things like, oh, I see you over there, pal. When we start getting the guns, I like to try to not use them and just stick to the melee. Not only because the melee feels pretty good, but also because, you know, the guns become... Oh, good night. Like that one? The guns become ever useful as the game goes on for the boss fights and stuff, which there are plenty of. American Cafe. They should call it Silent Cafe, not Silent Hill, because there's cafes everywhere in this place. Seems like that would be the reason you would come to this, to visit here, would be just to go to the cafe, because that's all there is. Alright, we'll leave that guy for now, and we'll keep going this way. Nothing to really, as long as they don't get too close to us, we'll be okay. Grand Market. Can't go in here, can we? Look at all these potatoes. I think those are potatoes. Actually, those are apples, I think. Alright, we'll head down here. Oh, what's back here? Oh, I saw one of those bugs. Yeah, take that, asshole. Keypad. I've got no idea how to unlock that. I don't even know if I've ever, Did they mark that on the map? Yeah, it did. I don't even know if I've ever unlocked that before at all. Or what would be in there. Maybe I have and I just don't remember. Time to screw with the popo. Oh, you want some of this? Where did it go? Oh, okay. See you later. Oh, it's coming back. Good gracious. And just when I said the fighting was fluent. I don't think there's anything inside the police truck here. Oh, you gotta be joking me. There you go. I don't mind the combat at all in this game. I like how it kind of auto-locks onto the enemies as you're swinging, but no, we just had like a malfunction at the junction there. That's all that was. Oh, I see you. There's Nellie's bar right here, so I think our best bet might be just to creep on in there. Oh, you know what? Screw it. One last one for part one. Lights out. Get stomped out right in the middle of the street. Alright, let's head in here. Really cool looking environment. So let's go and we'll get the sheet off of the jukebox here. We get half a record. This thing is like an electrocution waiting to happen. Okay, so jukebox. We got half of the record. Let's head here behind the bar. Oh. He just started smashing the thing, had to throw him out. He ran off, cried he'd fix everything. Gathered up what I could. So that's talking about the jukebox. Maybe go check up on him if he lives over at Stall by the pharmacy. Okay. Okay, so we got the two new things marked down there now. Saul Street Apartments and Groovy Music. I like how he in real time marks things down on the map right now. Or in general, it really adds to the. We're definitely not opening that with a record. It really adds to the whole flair of the game. All right, team. I think I'm going to call it here for video number 1. This is going to be a fun series, and I'm looking forward to producing more of it. If you're enjoying these videos, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back soon with more. But until then, peace.